damn it. Stupid tech. Let me stream in here. Yeah, exactly. That was, I mean, we all kind of saw that coming with how slow the game was trundling. Damn, this opening music blasts you so much. Yeah, we could all see that happening though, like, we could all see that about to happen with how slow the game was trundling. It was only a matter of time for a crash. Yeah, the console version, the console version really doesn't like huge wars. Every time I've had a huge war, it hates the huge war. Anyway, so like I was saying, let's show you my dwarf I started off with. I wanted to start off with a dwarf because I thought it'd be funny, but I also didn't like. I don't think I BS'd any stats. Oh, maybe I did. I give him the Exalted Warlord trait. Then I developed Hunter, Eager Reveler, Strategist, Gallant, Forder, Military Engineer, Adventurer. I also got Murderer because I kind of accidentally killed somebody on purpose. I also got the Viking trait because I did the Varangian Adventure. But yeah, I was an albino dwarf who was robust, strong, and then I got brutally mauled. That's how my guy died. He got brutally mauled and he also got lover's pox. So yeah, he kind of had an unfortunate end. Right, let's back up all of that. I'm just going to get rid of all of them because that was kind of... It annoys me when all the decisions are there. Right, now let's see if it'll actually work. 876, yeah, I always start 876 as a rule of thumb. I don't usually do a later start. I mean, I kind of want to do a 1066 one and like start in a sort of like Battle of Hastings area. That could be cool. But I've also heard that campaign can be a bit brutal. My original idea for this was to be starting 1066 and starting as one of the Vikings or something. Like I was planning on being maybe Jorvik or someone. But obviously I decided to be 867 and just work my way up to that. Yeah, I enjoy starting from nothing. You're trying to keep England would be super. Yeah, it is. I did that before. Very good book artifact, nice. Ah yes, a very good book artifact. Yes, that is very good, isn't it? No, it's not. Why are you lying? What lying for? What lying for? Actually, who am I to say? It might be pretty good. We'll have a look at it. But it's probably absolutely dog wham. It's essentially the same as the other book I've got. Wait. Yeah, I'm destroying the perp. The perp deserved it though. With extra money coming in, you could max out your cart now. Yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? We could actually stop eating English food and eat some decent food. Yeah, I'm 100% going to steal a perp's hat and I'm going to walk around funny. Oh, new cost 108 a month. Yeah, we're not going to max it out right now. But we will increase certain things. So I don't really care about the servants as such. I guess we have more servants. More servants could be good, because more servants will mean that the hostile schemes are not as good. I don't think the food really does much. Are you reforming the faith so that you have purpose? No, I just want to get rid of them. The bland food to max could actually be good because it gives you a disease resistance. It's just with that extra. Yeah, we go with that. We go with that for now. You get a bonus with people if your caught is above the expected level. Yeah, you do. I wonder where I rank. I rank 4th. I rank 4th on the thing, but then you can get money. I don't really think I need much more money. I mean, money's always good, obviously, don't get me wrong. But I don't think I need any more income. I'm earning like almost 200, or I was earning almost 200 a month. I won't be now because... Oh yeah, with a community. I can just extort people though. You just reminded me, can I extort anyone? No, I can't. Yeah, I can't extort anyone just yet. Moving, gathering. You can stop gathering for now. They're moving. Right. So the war is on. To war! We need to... Oh, damn it, I misclicked. We need to help out those useless Teds. Because they, yeah, my character accidentally became a witch. I had nothing to do with it. Someone sort of converted him. And he became a witch. I wasn't planning on making my character a witch. I want you to also match over there. Wait. Who are you? You can match over there as well. I mean, I can probably already take them without that. But I kind of... I am thirsty for blood. Are you gonna try and keep Rome? Honestly, I don't know. Right, okay. You're attacking that. You need to try and go over there and help them. Who's even... Wrong one. Wrong button. You got the mangonels, you got the Onegers. You need to go up there. There we go. What war are you doing? I'm doing a great holy war for the papacy. When I took it as Muslim, I moved my capital there. You know what, that might actually not be a bad shout, in all honesty. Because they do have the... they've got the Colosseum. And they have the Aurelian Walls duchy building. I don't know if I'd be able to keep that though because of my religion. I should be able to. It's just whether that land is as good as my other land. I'll sort that out after the war. The war that's slowly trundling along. It's going to take me 11 months to take our capital. Yeah, that's what I was planning doing, converting their culture. Eventually I was planning just converting everything to Astaru. Come on, get in there. Get into them. F them up. Don't let them retreat. Charge! Call the armies! Well, to be fair, the armies were already called. Already called and already raised. Another autosave. We've had like 5 autosaves before I've even got involved in one fight. It's okay, because once other armies start getting taken, it'll be fine. And then once I start to... Your days aren't passing, yeah. They're passing really slowly and I've got it on the max. Oh god. They've backed up. They've backed up massively. You know what? We'll just try and take them on my land. I hope they actually don't hit them there. Come on, you can get them. If they march there and slow them down, we've got them. They're just running away from us because they're scared. That's what they're doing. They're scared of these Vikings. And if I'm going to be honest, I'd probably be scared of the Vikings too. My character at the minute, currently, isn't. If I'm going to be honest, I think the dwarf trait actually only carried to my first heir. Your Siege of Rome will take you about 3 AM my time. I hope not. I really hope not. We need that army to get involved. There we go. Yeah, so, I mean, I can probably just go through my characters and actually see where the dwarfism trait got rid of. Because I don't really need to be micromanaging this war, it's going so slowly. But I believe it was just the main guy. Yeah, so the main guy, he was a dwarf, but then his literal next heir wasn't a dwarf. And it hasn't resurfaced in any of my main heirs since. There's a few of the family who have still had the dwarfism trait, but they've been like distant relatives. It's kind of quite interesting. Was that the guy who had the woodcutting accident? That was the guy who had the woodcutting accident. Dingleberry II. Huh, so it was like literally my last king who had the woodcutting accident. So I'm hoping once I start taking some of these Catholics down, then the game might run a bit faster. That was my main thinking for this. Once I take some of these down, it might run a bit faster. See, it's already sped up a little bit. There we go, it's already sped up a little bit. That's why I just really wanted to get into that fight, because I knew it'd speed up a little bit. Ooh. What was that? Task finished. So, who finished a task? You. Right, you can keep converting the faith. Oh, that's nice. Alder Staru's being pushed out of there by my rulers. We've still got a lot of Catholic. We need to start converting some of these. I'm fairly certain none of my rulers are Catholic though, because they're just land I took. There we go. So the game's actually starting to move a bit smoother now. I've had it before where if I've actually taken control of an army that's too big, it lags as well. Ooh, a new pack for stewardship, nice. Cool. We'll go with professional workforce. And I wanted avaricious, but we'll go with professional workforce. So, children lack guardians. Who? Who? One of the granddaughters. Oh, that guy can teach her. I don't care about the granddaughter. Will pardon this person. Demand payments. 50 gold, 15 gold, 50 gold. Oh, I think I already got that 50 gold. There we go. So that's fine. We'll do that after the war. Demand hostages from the Emirate. The Isfared Emirate. I'm so happy that they took down there. They're starting to spread through the Middle East without me even getting involved. Holy, that's a lot of armies coming for me. But we've got our main force down here now. Like, there's a few small pockets of theirs up there. But once we start taking down here, we'll have a war target. And once we have a war target, we'll get a war score. We do need to try and match them down there. I am worried that there's like 42,000 about to land. Wait, why are you sieging that? I mean, it's only going to take 3 months, so maybe I'll just let them. No, they need to get involved in that fight. Because otherwise everyone's going to get battered. There we go. Apparently they're going to die. They're not, because they can't even get to that fight yet. They need to get through that fight first. Another autosave? Ah. 39,000 to come from the south. How many do they actually have? We apparently have more troops than them. That's a change. You leading the army? You had to restart. No, I think you're still leading it. I'm sure you're still leading the army. I don't know if I'll be able to check in here. But no, I'm fairly certain it's you who's leading it still. I think the autosave happened after I did that. Holy, 106,000. Yeah, they need to start getting their troops involved in this fight. Ah, there we go. They're all flooding in now. They're all flooding in like little rats. Try and debase the coins. Yeah, try and debase the coins with inexpensive nickel. Yeah, we'll do that. There we go. I'll save a fortune. Look at that. An absolute slaughterfest. An absolute whitewashing of them. Ah, captured the put. Nice. I seized the prayers for the Catholic something or other. Right. Let's actually have a look at... Yeah, I think that's you there. Yeah, Prince Davies. Yeah, so I took myself out of the army. Right. So they can march down there with these bros. Actually, we'll match them there. We'll just match them there to try and cut off the supply route. Because I don't know if my allies will actually help me here. They should. One thing I need to be careful is a counter-attack from the south. because they can be quite tricky. Yeah, they're trying to counter-attack from the south. Cool. So they're trying to counter-attack from the south. Let's just try and get down there and mess them up. And hope that they're too scared. Ooh, keeps the traitor zealous, nice. Another autosave, nice. Right. So I need to hope that I can get involved in that fight in time. Because I don't want all them allies getting their ass whooped. Well, it looks like all them allies got their ass whooped and none of the other allies decide to join in. I need, like, all of them to come down and help me. Right, so they've taken that. So if I match that 20,000 down, they'll make a difference. Because we're currently getting absolutely curb stomped. But we have got enough troops coming in now. We've got like 100,000 coming in. There we go. There we go. 367 champions, 400 champions, 424 champions. Wow, over nearly 600. Oh my god, 711 champions. My god. That's a lot of champions. Almost 800 champions. And they keep rolling in. Wow, almost 900 champions. They got absolutely destroyed. My court artificer died. I have 16 people in prison. Right, so I think they all just decide to bail out. So, where's... Oh, they literally just sat there sieging his fort. I mean, may as well let them, right? Where's my siege engines? There. Cool. So we technically own all of that. I guess we just like match my siege engines up to there. Try and take the Kingdom of Italy. Try and take their capital. And then we just like march these up here to see about taking these out. My daughter Fila has given birth to a son. Gorm. Oh, lag! Lag! Oh, the lag is real! That was a random lag spike. I'm glad the game's auto-saving. It's like, after that lag, we must auto-save. We'll just ransom some of these prisoners as well. You can keep your tooth as a good luck charm. I don't want it. I want the teeth. We can demand another hostage from Hoover. Lukey, I don't know where Lukey is. We'll just demand that hostage. So they're gonna probably come back from the boot of Italy. 6 months, that's actually not bad. 6 months. And that's 21 days. You know, it feels like this war's been going on longer than 13 months. Right, so they started their counter-attack. That's a lot of troops. It's okay, I'll bait them onto my land, and I'll beat them with defender advantage. That's fine. We'll allow that. Defender advantage on this game is so good. $123,000, but we have 150 here, so that's fine. Right, so we wait for this siege to finish in 2 days, and then in 2 days we just march all our men down there. Right, so I don't know why I bothered trying to pause it. I captured more people during that siege as well. Let's see, can I ransom any of them? I can ransom them for 15 gold each. Let's do that. And roll tide. Oh, that. Apparently a lot of people have gotten involved in that siege, and that's only going to take 40 odd days now. But unfortunately, we need to poop on your party, because we're going to march down there and take them. Some of our troops are dying because they've got no resources. But then some of the blues are dying as well. I think man are fine. Yeah, man seems to be more or less fine. I'm hoping my allies march down with me and get involved in this, because otherwise I'm going to get absolutely pounded. So weird thing happened the other day. Playing along, pause, it's second 14th Valentine's Day, play, pause. July 4th, play, pause, Thanksgiving. Then my heir was born on my IRL birthday. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, that is kind of crazy, that. I need to see who has a biggest war score. Aha. I'm not even going to get this land. Oh, is the game going to crash again? Is the game going to crash again? I've saved the game on my IRL birthday. That was an accident. Oh god. The game is trundling. No. No. Please don't crash. The date in CK3 was my birthday. Oh, that's crazy. Right. Man, we better make it. Yeah, we better do, yeah. The game is more suspect than my username. I'm just a bit annoyed that I'm not the main person in this war. I forgot to unpause it. Oh, it stopped again. It don't know what it's doing. Maybe I should stop opening other things up while I'm in this war. Because you wouldn't want to cross a rickety bridge or run CK3 with a big empire. Yeah, exactly. Right. We're just going to check Paderborn for a hot minute. There it is. Right, I can't upgrade that. Can't upgrade that. We'll do farms and fields. That's fine because it's an autosave. Wiedenbroek. We'll do farms and fields in Wiedenbroek. And then we'll come back. Come back. Have I not even... Oh, that's not even a siegeable place. Damn you. Right. That's not a siegeable place. You know what? I think I just march them back over there to try and fight them again. Eventually, I'm going to get some war score, damn it. Eventually, I'm going to overtake this person. I hope. Son of a, what kingdom do I give a disinherited son to? Ireland, Wales, Lotharingia, Burgundy, Bavaria. After I remove the election. Yeah, Wales is fairly small. So maybe Wales. My allies need to get involved in that badly. My allies need to get in there. Yeah, Wales is definitely the least powerful on that list. So I vote Wales. Wales, all we got is poetry, sheep and castles, yeah. Yo, Kite5766, welcome in. Welcome to the chaos that is this stream. Dare I check this regalia? You need a favour? What's the favour, my friend? Yeah, the 900 longbowman's pretty good. I love how I got a book and then just destroyed the book. I was just like, haha, readings for other people. Tell me how I can control all the county in one of my duchy for each heir without my vassal getting it back. Are we talking about after your king dies? Because if it's after your king dies, that's based on your partition law. And if that's the case, I'll talk you through that. When he's alive. So when he's alive, they shouldn't be able to get any land back unless you grant it to them. Imprison, negotiate, release, renounce all claims. Yeah. Yeah, you can get them to renounce all the claims. That's typically what I do. Let me beat this Marvel rival rank match. Yeah, that's fair. Marvel Rivals is pretty cool. Ooh, I can make her into a shield maiden. Let's do that. Congratulations, you are now a shield maiden, and you can marry. Maybe I shouldn't be trying to marry her during this chaos. She's smart and she's fecund. Get some inheritable traits up in this. Duke Fawkes of Anjou. Yeah, there's worse people. I've got a Carling as a hostage and I'm just refusing to teach them. Oh no. No, I accidentally clicked something and now the game doesn't like it. It's paused again. I mean, other than the fact that I've paused the game, I mean, it's like lagged a bit. Give my stream a minute, guys. There we go. Carling's ruined CC's run, so boo and dishonour, yeah. Dishonour on their cow. Dishonour and their whole family. Let's say I made the Kingdom of Ireland, yeah? Kingdom of Ireland's pretty good. And I want the Duchy of Munster. So you need to have the counties and the duchy before you actually do it, because otherwise it'll be ruled by someone else. Let me see if I can use an example, because there was someone here that I could usurp. So all these provinces, all these cities, they're all owned by this one guy, because I physically give them out to him when I took land. But they don't own the duchy, because the person who has the duchy was in war. So I don't think they own the duchy. Maybe they do now. Okay, we'll do a different one. Does he? Oh, he owns that as well. Right, we'll ignore what I'm talking about, and we'll wait until after I take this war. Once I finish this war, I'll walk you through it a bit better, because I will be gaining land from this, hopefully. I just need to make sure I'm the top G in this. Yeah, so I'm first, so that means I'll get all the land. Where are my troops? I don't even know where my troops are. I've lost my troops in a sea of blue. I could manually search for them. I think they might be involved in that battle. They might have marched up there. Show this woman in, accept her generous gifts. Come on, Cherry. You can do it. Right, yes, yeah, so they're matched up there. Right, so we'll send these down here. Swear support to each other. If both become rulers, can negotiate an alliance. Love for king should be above all else. All close family members. We'll make them swear support to each other. Why not? Right. I think we're just going to chase these. Wait, let me pause it. I can reinstate an inactive accolade. First among office bearers. That was one I wanted anyway. You can do it. Ragnar. Ragnar the Bold. Ragnar the Toothless. Right. The only problem is my troops are now dying because they're out of supplies. So that could be an issue. But with how many of their troops we're actually just destroying, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. I just need to hope that my allies decide to get in on the war that's happening down there. Alright, while it's saving, I'm going to have a little rehydrate. Water. Got the water of life. Doesn't look like my allies are actually going to be getting involved in this battle, which is going to be really unfortunate. I mean, they're slowly trundling down, but the majority of them are stuck up there, like idiots. Like imbeciles. We're at 95%, so after we win this battle, or if we win this battle, it should be alright. Oh no! The reinforcements have been cut off! Damn it! Damn it, we lost that fight. The reinforcements was cut off. RIP. Oh, I've just realised I've been able to make another dynasty purchase. You know how House of Games Richard Osman show? Yeah, I'd briefly know. I did a quick version for my mum's church ladies. One lady kept saying Vance's a bit too loud, but no other teams was listening. That team ended up winning. I mean, good for them, I guess. We should be quite thankful that no one else was paying attention. I do love doing quiz shows and stuff. They need to get involved in that fight. They need the other allies to go down there and get involved in that. Because they're losing. What are the other allies playing on? Why are they not getting involved in that fight? I swear if we lose because they're not getting involved in that fight, this is going to be absolute BS. Well, I don't think I'll get there in time. It's 51,000 there. You know what? I think we're just going to have to try and match for 51,000. Yeah, QI, Pointless. I love Pointless. I think Pointless is great. In all honesty, Pointless is probably my favourite. Are any of them troops dying? The first army of David Guetta and the fourth army of Casino. I mean, we gotta try it, right? We just gotta hope that some of the other troops come and join in. On the YouTube channel for Pointless, anytime 69 appears, comment nice. Yeah. I mean, you just kind of got to, don't you? You just gotta comment nice. $69 is such a nice number. I can use a restore accolades decision, can I? Apparently I can. We'll work off some stress as well. Oh, that's a shame. You lost the ranking. Honestly, rank games in that are kind of hard at times. I find it funny that most British people go to US state as Montana. That's kind of crazy. Oh wow, they're actually winning. They turned that around. Rank game was easy, teammates just trash. I hate that. I hate that when the teammates are trash. Honestly, that's one of the reasons why I lose most ranked games in things like that, just because of trash teammates. Whenever a US state question appears, Montana is a fair state. That's actually kind of wild. If you caught the Pope, then how come you didn't end the war? Reasons, I guess. Maybe I didn't actually catch the Pope. Maybe it was just someone who looked like the Pope. Oh no, it was Pope Benedictus IV. Crazy. I don't know. That's what I was thinking, because I caught the Pope. I thought I'd be able to end the war, but yeah. Also, what's some of the best buildings you like to build? Blacksmiths, the watermills and the windmills, they get you a lot of money. Early on, I tend to go with cattle pastures or farms. I normally play I normally play stewardship. So I like to get buildings that will give me a lot of money, because if you have money, you can do pretty much anything in this game. I can't quite end the war just yet. After this battle, I should be able to. That should give me enough points to win. Emphasis on should. Come on. There we go. There we go. So we can win this war. I think I'm the main person in this. I'm not the main person. Someone else is. So because I'm not the main person, I won't get the land, I don't think. The main contributor gets the Target Kingdom. I need to prolong this war and become the main person, I think. Right. I'm the main person now. No, I'm still second. Damn you. Obviously, I don't want someone else getting the land. I want to get the land. So, we're just gonna... All my troops are down there. No, if I end the war, then someone else will get the land. I don't want someone else getting the land. I want the land. Because I'm not the main contributor for some reason. Is that even one I can take? That's not even one I can take. Damn it, they beat me to that. Right, try and take this. I can't take that one either. Can I take this one over here? Is it too much to ask for me to be able to take one of these places? Or do I have to go down there and take that one? Yeah, obviously I could end the war and someone else would get that, but I think I need it anyway. Why I love Pointless, all the questions are objective. Name a Beatles album, while Family Feud. Family Fortunes are subjective. Name an item in a bathroom and toilet. Yeah, exactly. That's one of the reasons why I like Pointless, because it could just literally be anything. Yeah, windmills are really good. Windmills are honestly one of my go-tos. Right, I'm hoping once I take this land, I'll become the main beneficiary. Because if not, that's going to make me sad. Oh, for fuck's sake. Fine. I'll go down there and I'll try and take that one. And then hopefully I'll be the main beneficiary. Although someone else is already sieging it. I'm hoping the others just get involved in that fight. And then I can do this. If I hadn't lost that battle, then I'd have almost definitely been the main beneficiary. Well, there's literally no more land for me to take, other than parts of Italy. I ideally don't want to be dragging this war on anymore. How do I see there? Oh, the game stopped again. Damn it. It can't load up with 236 people. Oh, there we go. Right. Now if I back out of here, will it stop having an absolute attack? Right, factions, maybe. Right. Who's even first? Oh, this is going to take me ages because it's not in order. First, with 20%, I got 5,182. 5,182. What's mine? Right. So, if I just take a couple more, I should be fine. I don't want to fight them. Back to the hybridise for the chat. Why am I seeing cultures with only 3 out of 5 traditions? What's with these AI leaders not getting better? They suck. You need a higher prestige to sort of like try and hybridise. So maybe they've just not got very much prestige. That's my thoughts on that. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain I'm not. Oh, thank God it's an autosave. I thought it was going to be a crash. Damn it! I just want to have my war score higher. I just want to get this land instead of it going to my beneficiary. I mean, it might be fine if my beneficiary gets it. I could still probably use the dismantle the papacy option. Ugh. I didn't even get any war score for that. Maybe if I just go down there and attack these. I think all of them will beat me to it though. My troops are faster, so I should be able to get there before everyone else. I just want more score in this fight, just so I can claim the bonus for it. Because currently, as it stands, I'm not going to get the land, and I want the land. I'm still second. Somehow. Right, we take them on. I can unlock a new stewardship pack. What's that? That's development growth in capital. We'll unlock that. My contribution was lower than the required 100, so I gained nothing. Cool. Well, all I'm going to say is, chat, that war was for nothing. What was that question? Let me just scroll up the chat. Was the question about what my best building is I like to build? Was that the question you wanted answering? Because I do need to actually... Oh, you hold a duchy, but only hold one county of that duchy. Yeah, so... Sorry, I was going to try and use a visual explanation for that. That's why I wanted to be the main beneficiary. So when you take over a place like that's just happened, you have all the land. If it's already given out to someone, I don't think there's any way you can get it back. I mean, I think you can maybe revoke titles from them. Yeah, if you revoke the title, you're a tyrant, so you can't actually get that land back without revoking it and becoming a tyrant. So your only other option is to have an offensive war and just get other land, I believe. I think that's the only way to go about it. I could be wrong, I'm not an expert, but I'm fairly certain that's the only way to go about it. I do, however, need to see if I can build any more. Because I've noticed that some places you take them, and for whatever reason they're just that dumb. They don't actually construct things. I hope their religion is evil and demand conversion. Yeah. But it's my vassal, and even if I do that later on, when I die for some reason, lose that land and it become AI. Again, it depends on the partition as well. So if you have the partition set up, then it's split equally amongst heirs to it. Let me show you quickly about the partitions in a sec. Right, they've all got stuff. Right, cool. So let's go to the partitions. So all the partitions are different. You start off with the Confederate partition, and that just gives it equally to everybody who is your child. So whatever eligible titles and children's, they're literally just spread out. And I think it creates titles as well for the younger children in for the heirs, so it'll create like duchy titles for certain people. So if you have 15 kids, all 15 kids will get something, assuming you have enough land. Partition, it just divides it equally between your children, so it doesn't actually create any of your land, it just gives it up to the children. And then the high partition, that gives the majority of it to your player heir, and then the rest are divided by your children. But they're only applicable to the land that you actually own. So you can't give your child, like through the inheritance method, land that is someone else's, like another one of your vassals. They'll basically have no claims on it. That's why I like the primogeniture or ultimogeniture, because that just gives everything to whoever is your oldest or youngest, or if you designate an heir. I don't like house seniority, because that's just the oldest member of your house, and that could just be anybody. And that kind of sucks if you ask me. It could just give it to someone random who you don't want it. I've just been upgrading some of my land for now. can I do castle? I can do castle. Because I'm going to be keeping castle as part of my partition. That'll be going to one of my children. So, I've been upgrading castle. I kind of want to save up to 371. Do I still have all those people as prisoners? Ah, the game is still being a bit laggy for some reason. Maybe all the people who was fighting haven't disbanded. Oh no, the game might have actually just crashed. Oh no, there we go. I thought the game had crashed. We'll give her matrilineally to... I don't know. They're related. They're related. What stats do you even have, love? You got some pretty decent stats. There we go. To you. What prisoners do I have? Ransom that guy. Woman. Not a guy. We'll work on some of these people to demand the payments to me. So I'm just doing a bit of admin. Feel free to ask me questions while I'm doing the admin. Or just talk away. The admin can be a bit boring, but admin needs to be done. This will gain me money. I love demanding payments for hooks. And I have like 200 and odd weak hooks on the paper as well, so that's a lot of money I can be getting. Alert. Pay ransom. Yeah, I've ended the war. The war's ended. Unfortunately, I didn't get the land because I wasn't the main beneficiary. That's the only bad thing about doing a Grand Holy War. If you're not the main beneficiary, then... Yeah, I still won. I still stomped the Catholics. And I'll do it again. We're gonna 1v1 this pussy. Rah! Berserker gang, rip and tear. Rip and tear! No, I don't think that's you. Yeah, no problem, mate. Maggot, you think you can stand against me? No, he's definitely not you, because the guy says Katia. We'll go with strike, parry, riposte. His stance is an opening. Try my steel, buffoon. I do like the old, ye olde insults. Rah! We'll rah him again. No one can stand against the mighty bear. The mighty berserker. Right, can I upgrade that holding in castle now? Yes. Yes, I can. Didn't want it to unpause. Swine. Right, we'll do the water mills. Because the water mills gives me a bonus to the holding taxes as well. I mean, to be fair, they both give me a bonus to the holding taxes. I should probably... Feck off. Should probably do that one. Windmills. Boom. There we go. Now we've got no money again. I need to check my people out. you can keep organising the army for now. Holy! 32 prisoners. Wow. We're gonna get through these prisoners. He won't convert, so we know what happens. That actually gave me 62 stress, so I probably shouldn't have done that. That's the only problem when you're compassionate. I actually hate the fact that my guy's compassionate. We're just gonna release all of these people, because I don't think I can actually even ransom them. I think because the Pope's no longer landed, I can't ransom them. I could ransom Hare for a weak-hook favour from the King. So I guess we do that. Wait, can I ransom him? Ah, I should have ransomed him for a weak-hook favour. And converted the Queen. Johann! Oh, Johann! I wonder if I'll have a truce with those people who took over the Pope's area, because we was technically on the same side in that war. I wonder if we have a 5-year truce with them. Because dismantling the papacy might be something for another stream. My god, as if I've got this many people. Am I at the bottom of them yet? Are we there yet? As long as we convert, I don't care. Like, most of these are probably kind of rubbish anyway. I wonder if I still have the Pope in my prison. I don't think so. I think he's probably been released now. I would expect the Pope's probably been released. Yeah, it looks like I can ransom Hare. Get a weak-hook favour from her dad. Yeah, so the Pope was released because obviously, you know, of course he was. Oh, for